How you guys and girls doing today? It's your boy Timson918, don't hate, appreciate, and I wanted to bring y'all quite a controversial video today when it comes to SBMM and my thoughts and opinions on it, y'all. But like I always say, if you enjoy these kind of videos and if you enjoy this content, please make sure to hit those buttons down below, like that like and sub button, and share it with your family, or I will consume them for my own spirit essence. But with that being said, y'all, let's get right into it. So right off the bat, y'all, I know I'm probably going to ruffle a little bit of feathers here, but I think that SBMM is not all that bad, and there are bigger questions to ask ourselves or bigger problems to address than the SBMM itself. Now, I'm just going to give y'all my personal opinion on SBMM and this game specifically. The SBMM is absolutely fucked, and it's not because it's SBMM in general, but it's because of the way that it works. Now, when it comes to FPS games, once again, just my own opinion, when people say they want to sit back and relax on an FPS game, I don't understand that. When people complain and they get upset and they say things like, oh man, I don't want to have to sweat my balls off, the reality of it is you're making yourself sweat by that mentality. If you don't want to sweat, you don't have to. The people who truly don't care about their KD or care about going negative and truly just care about doing challenges or shooting the shit with their friends when they get off of a long day of work, they don't care about how many times they die because they're just truly having fun. The fact that you're able to go into a game and complain about dying a lot and complain about, oh my god, the team is nothing but CDL professionals and I have to bust my ass because I'm the only 250 and everyone else on my team's like not even level 40, I have to sweat. You don't have to do that. You're just competitive. That means you don't like losing, which means that SBMM is a good thing for you, because eventually the more you get good, the more you're going to be placed in lobbies, hopefully of your skill level and hopefully teammates of your skill level. But well, yeah, that's the thing. When SBMM, when people say, oh, I just want to get on Call of Duty and relax, it's like, what do you mean by that? I don't understand. Let me know in the comments below if you share that mentality, because I'm genuinely confused. The best analogy I can give you is when you think of a game like Overwatch, right? Overwatch has casual and competitive. They have quick play and they have rank mode, right? They have arcade and things like that. But at the end of the day, no matter what mode you go into, at the end of that match, there's going to be the announcer that says victory or an announcer that says defeat. Like, your sole purpose, no matter what mode, because of the game you're playing, because of the genre of game, is to win. So no matter what, there is no chill. Like, yes, casual, for example, for Overwatch is going to be different than competitive, because not everybody's going to be communicating in casuals meant to be trying any heroes you want, and testing out, getting ready for ranked. In some modes like arcade, you can play no gravity, or low gravity. You can play free for all, no limits or whatever, and those are meant to be fun, but you're still meant to win. Like, your objective is to kill, not chill. You know what I mean? And it's like the same thing on Call of Duty. So when people say things like, oh, I'm just want to get off from a day of work and I just want to chill, my very first thought process, and this is from someone who's been playing games, y'all, I've been playing Call of Duty ever since Black Ops 1 old days when I'm fucking 11, 12 years old. Whenever I want to chill, whenever I get off from a long day of work, right, and I want to chill with the boys and I want to sit back and talk and I don't want to sweat, either I'm going to get on Call of Duty and just truly not care and not complain because I know I'm not trying, or I'm going to get on a different game entirely. Like, why would you even get on an FPS game in general, no matter what the mode is, if you want to chill? You're like, oh, I just don't want to die a lot and have to fucking bust my balls. It's like, why are you playing an FPS game then? Like, no matter what mode you play, casual, competitive, ranked, arcade, DMZ, Warzone, it's like people's objective is to kill you and take your loot, or well, in DMZ anyway, but the objective is to kill you, so I don't get it. But this game specifically, it's not necessarily about SBMM being in the game that's making it bad, because SBMM has actually helped games more than it hurt it, especially in these games that have been coming out recently and in the future, and the numbers show it. Like, the numbers show that SBMM actually helps games when it's done right. The only issue with this game in particular is how bad it is. It's bad in the sense that it doesn't matter your rank, and it doesn't take things into account. You can have one game that you do extremely bad and it doesn't know how to place you. That's the issue. You can have one game where you do extremely bad and you can go, like, let's just say 5-30 or something crazy, 5-30, 6-20, something like that, and they're going to end up placing you in a game with people who are brand new to the game, and casual. You don't know who you're going to run into. Maybe one game you run into nothing but professional players like Scumpy and FaZe fucking Scopes, and that's someone I ran into, and I'll get into that shortly. Or you might run into a game with nothing but old people and fucking little kids. And you can do bad one game and they'll place you in those lobbies with those kids or those people who are brand new to Call of Duty, and you're like, wait a second, I'm better than this. And you know that you're better than that because you'll go like 40-8 that game. Like, you'll decimate, right? Because you're just in a lobby that's just so beneath your skill level. And then when you do good in the next game, even if you could just break even 13-13 or 18-18, or like I said, go crazy 40-8, 50-9, 60, whatever, you could just go insane, then they're gonna put you in lobbies that don't make any fucking sense. That's when you do good one game and next thing you know, you're gonna be in lobbies with, like I said, FaZe fucking Scopes. I shit y'all not. Y'all, I did good one game and next thing you know, I'm in a lobby with people who are in FaZe, man. I'm in a lobby with people who have clan tag. It's a full team of clans. Why, as a solo player, or if you're playing in a duo or whatever, why is it that I am going up against, as a solo, a full team of clans, man? Every single one of them, or maybe 5 of them, have a clan tag in their name, and there's one person who's level 250. And of course, you'll get paired with these kind of people sweating their balls off, doing that monkey jump and monkey crouch shit, hopping out of windows and grabbing onto the ledge, 360 no scoping you with the SPR, right? And you're like, holy shit. And they all have communication. You could tell they're all like talking in Discord, and they're treating it as if it's a scrim game, as if they've got their money and family on the line and everything. And you're still getting paired with people on your team that are low level. You have people on your team that are not even close to your level, or if they are, they're not close to your skill level. So then you'll get absolutely decimated because you're going up against, like I said, professional fucking scrim teams. That is what is wrong with SBMM. Not the fact, and just in my eyes, in my opinion, not the fact that it's in the game in general, but the fact that it's in the game and that it's so fucking bad and they do not know how to properly place you. I think I read somewhere, I don't know if they've changed it or what, but they try to take 3 things into account. They try to take your region, they try to take how long it takes you to find a game, and also your KD. And if all 3 of those don't match perfectly, which 9 times out of 10 it isn't, they're going to end up placing you somewhere that you don't belong. And that's why it happens so often. Especially, you notice, if you start doing really good, you'll start getting placed on a server that you start lagging like shit on. You start getting placed on servers that it's like, holy shit, I'm doing really good in my games and I've gone positive a couple of games, but now every single one of these motherfuckers have Japanese names and my ping is 60 and it's jumping from 130 every 2 seconds, when you should in all your other games be just fine with ping. That, in my opinion, is the biggest issue with SBMM. And you could argue, and I couldn't disagree, that SBMM could be removed from quick play or public lobbies in general. Like, you could definitely say that. Like, I can't argue against that, and just leave that for ranked. I mean, after all, that's what ranked is for. Ranked is meant for a specific category. So I could definitely see how somebody could say, yo, just remove SBMM in total and just have like a random mix. Like back in the day, in the Black Ops 1 days, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 2 days, SBMM didn't exist and it was good. Where you had, your games of sweats, your games of noobs, and it truly felt like you just never knew who you were going to run into. But with this SBMM, that's the problem, man. It's not SBMM in itself. It's just how bad it's set up. Like, why is it so fucking bad? Why is it you do bad one game and you're placed with people who you would swear are Helen Keller? They can't see or hear shit. Have teammates who are running into walls and shooting at the ground. And it's like, oh my God, is this person a bot? And then the next game you do decent and now you're going up against, like I said, fucking Scumpy. You know what I mean? It's broken. Like, the SBMM system is broken. If they fix it and they actually make it make sense, it wouldn't be too bad and people wouldn't be complaining about it. And that's what I personally think, just my opinion, that's what I think people's issue is. Not the SBMM itself, but the experience they're having with how bad the system is. And that makes them want to get rid of it altogether, because I agree with what most people would say. If you can't get the shit right, then just remove the shit in general, because it's not fun. It really isn't fun. And Yeah, like it definitely, I can definitely see people saying it, you know, how it gets tedious. You know, you're just trying to sit back and relax and do your camo challenges, but you got motherfuckers who are jump shotting you and shit. Like, I can definitely see how that can become irritating, but that's just my opinion, y'all. That's my outlook on SBMM in general. Let me know down in the comments below what you think. Let me know how you're feeling so far with this Call of Duty, if you're having any kind of issues with disconnects or lag, ping, or if you're experiencing the same SBMM that I'm talking about. What's your thoughts on it? If you want to remove completely, and I will catch all of y'all in the next video. Simpson 918 out of here. Don't hate, appreciate, baby.